seats and things on the seat if you would like them.
Get comfy.
I'll leave my speaking with bellies out there.
So the one in the Typhoon thing was a massive dome thing,
Oh,
and
yeah,
they had rails at the side, and he said, oh, because I watched it as well, he went, you're going to have to hold on to that.
Okay, yeah.
And then, so seriously, I was like, whoa, oh God, it was sick.
Unless you fancy, we'll not be doing anything quite as steep in here, but...
No, definitely not.
Perfect, and how's that looking? Anything familiar?
Comfortable. This setup, yes, I'm used to. When I've used my multi-screens, I've had different things pulled off on the side on the second and third monitors.
Okay,
but
cool.
Like I said, normally I would boot the PC up, and the only thing I'd do here is release a parking brake, and then I'd be off. I mean, obviously, drive out to the runway, listen to comms till they give me clearance to take off and stuff like that. Then off I'd go. Yeah.
Cool. Well, yeah, we'll make our way up to Newcastle then.
Yep.
Is there a way normally would you fly, like using a route or just visually, or?
Normally visually. On the flight sim in the top corner, there's a map. Although I've never really bothered with the headings and settings like that. I can do, but obviously I'd need some tuition on that. And normally I'm looking at this, but in a little small screen at the top with everything else removed. And whether I'm coming in on the right approach or the wrong approach is, well, they'll have to wait for me, won't they?
Well, it's up to you really. So if you want to kind of program a few bits in and then have a route to follow, we can do that. Or
that would be good. Yeah.
And yeah, well, which runway would you like to take off from?
Well, there's only one, isn't it? It's the main one, and it's normally west out.
Which
is.
So I think runway 23. That is.
Yeah.
So we'll go 2-3. There's no like departures from Teesside, so we'll just work our way around ourselves and then coming up to Newcastle. So do you want to come in over the coast onto 25?
Yeah, we can do.
And then, so the arrivals look something like this. Then most of them start from a little way away, but we might do this one, the XS 1 kilo, so we can just take off straight ahead when we've got used to it and had a little fly around, and we can do a right-hand turn and cut in. That's like your kind of standard arrival into Newcastle. And then we'll come around and join up on the ILS, so we can either use the ILS for landing or fly it around visually, but that's your like instrument landing system that we can program in if you fancy it. Okay, cool. It's not going to take too long to program that in, so we'll have a go. If you click init ref in the top left there, and then click index, and then ident. So we're basically just checking here that it's the right aircraft. It's got the nav database up to date, so it knows where we are. And we're going to click pause in it, and we want to put in the code for Teesside. So EGNV, so if we type it down here first. Sorry, V Victor. That one there, if you go back. And that's going to go where it says ref airport, second one down. That's basically just giving us our GPS position there, so the aircraft knows exactly where we are. And I think we are at something like stand 4. So if you put in 2 and then pop it in.
Numbers 2.
Just in that one in where it says gate. See if that works.
That one, third one?
Yeah. Okay, cool. And that's just a even more precise location. Okay, well we'll click route.
Yep.
It's going to put Teesside in there automatically, so we're just going to pop that into the origin. And then we're going to type in EGNT Echo Golf November Tango for Newcastle. They were with keyboard the first time you said that.
Tango,
Yes. Perfect, that's going to go in just over here.
Destination?
Yep. Perfect. And we want to take off from runway 23.
So that one there?
Yeah.
Oh, am I putting 2-3?
Type in 2-3 first. And pop that in there.
Third one?
Third one down. Have a look here, you'll see a little runway.
Yep.
Just appearing. This is your nav display, you might be familiar with that already. So it's got terrain switched on at the moment, which is why you can see the hills just to the north of us. We are then going to click departures and arrivals. And we'll click Newcastle arrivals.
Oh, second one down.
We want to click on ILS 25. And then we want to take this one, excess 1 kilo. And then we'll click route, activate, and then execute. And then we'll click to perf init. So that should all be in there, so you can actually just see excess is about 15 miles north of us. So that's in there when we're ready to turn towards it.
Good.
The rest of what we're putting down here, we're just going to give it our weights. We've got about 8 tons of fuel on board, which should be plenty for us. Only thing to note is we've only got 150 kilograms in the centre tank, so we're going to burn that first.
Sure.
Probably will burn that before we take off, so we're expecting a fuel warning light to come up at some point. So don't be too alarmed if there's a master caution coming up. Okay, zero fuel weight is going to be 56.5.
56.5.
That'll go in there, ZFW. And then that gives us a takeoff weight of about 64 tons.
Right.
Reserves, we're just going to make something up for this. We'll put in 2 tons.
2 tons.
That would be like if we were doing a flight up to
just
Newcastle.
2 point.
Just 2. Yeah.
2. Yep. In that.
Reserves, just that.
Reserves. Yep.
So if we were flying up to Newcastle, bad weather, had to circle around. When we got to 2 tons, we'd have to probably come back to Teesside or go to Edinburgh or something like that. Cost index, we're just going to put 6.
6.
Not going to affect us too much today, more to do with the autopilot. Just that one there. So that will basically set our speed, but normally if we're doing a longer flight, because we'll probably climb to maybe 6,000 or 8,000 feet today, which we can put in here. Let's go 8,000.
So 8,000 first?
Yeah, you can actually just put in 80.
80.
So it's flight level 80. Cool. Let's change it there because of the arrival, so we'll leave it how it is. Okay, and we're going to click execute. So very quickly, I'm going to do a quick takeoff performance check. So EGNV, we're 737-800, taking off runway 23. The takeoff weight is going to be 64.4 tons. It's just a nice day in the simulator, so it is 15 degrees at Teesside at the moment, and there's no wind.
But I guess you play this at home as well, do you? Is it something
I have done in the past, yeah. I don't do it as much now, but because I can come in here for practice.
Of course,
There we go, standard. Pressure 1013, and then the runway is dry, so we'll calculate that through. It's going to give us assumed temperature, so we can take off with slightly less thrust. So if you clear that message at the bottom, we're going to click N1 limit. Just go with that as well. We want to put in 50 degrees, and we're going to pop that in the top left there. So it's going to reduce our takeoff thrust to about 93%. Still quite high power, but we'll just save a little bit of fuel. We'll be on the runway a little bit longer, and then we're going to click to the takeoff page. We want 5 degrees of flap for takeoff, so that's going to go in the top left. And then we're going to give it some speeds. Have you come across the V speeds and things?
No. I'm aware of them, but never practiced with them.
Okay. Nothing too complicated for our flights today.
We're talking about,
So 139 knots is V1. That's our abort speed, so anything past that we have to take off. So there's no room to stop on the runway. The important one today is 139, which is VR rotate. That's what we're going to lift the nose. And then we want to climb out above 147 knots, which is V2. So we're just going to type them in and put them in these 3.
So it was 139 times 2, 139, 139 again. And 147.
Okay, perfect. So that should be everything that we need in there for now. So, should we get the engines fired up and get going? Perfect. So, we're going to turn the fuel pumps on first, which is these 6 switches. And those 2 at the top. So they just lift out and then flick forwards, just to stop you from accident. Yep, just like that. And all the lights are going to disappear.
And then the 2
at the back, so that's our centre pump. So it'll always burn fuel from the centre first and then from the wings. And the EPU is actually already running, so that saves us a step there really. We just need to select it, so we're going to push these two forwards. So that's our little engine at the back of the aircraft. We could turn on the seatbelt signs, get them strapped in.
Did I go twice there? Or?
Yeah. It's just an auto position and then an on, so if we set it to auto, once we bring the flaps up.
So you want it to auto, yeah?
We'll leave it on for now.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, normally use it on auto, just like backup, so if for some reason we forget. Okay, that all looks good to me. Are you ready for a little pushback?
Yep, sure.
So we're going to turn the anti-collision light on there. So that's the flashing red one, so all the ground crew are going to be clear. So we'll take off from runway 23. So this taxiway is a bit short, a bit narrow for a 737, so we're going to enter the runway here via Bravo, go down to the end, spin around. So I'm just going to give us a turn to the right. Okay, I'll just release the parking brake. Pen's not normally there in the real aircraft, it's just it's not, it should stay on by itself at the moment, but it's having a bit of an issue. Okay, so I'll request the pushback there, and we'll start rolling back. And away we go, so might feel a little bit strange to start off with. We're just going to wait until we're clear from the stand, away from these little trucks, and then we'll get the engine started up.
There's Estonels over there, right over near my home.
Okay, yeah.
We live out just up past that hill over there.
Oh, okay, cool. I don't know where the terminal's gone today, but it should be there.
Yeah, it's normally right in front. That's the car park. That's the main part of it. I have a friend who has a pilot license. He has a little Cessna.
Oh, yeah.
He's in the process of selling it. He actually just messaged me there when I advertised yourself saying, should have asked me for an experience. And I said, no, I want a proper one, not a scary one.
I like Teesside, it's a nice little airport to fly into.
Not many big destinations go from this anymore. I remember flying out to Salou from here in the early 90s, but something they don't do anymore. But, not yet anyway.
There's a couple like Ryanair flights and things on there. Yeah.
Ryanair use this a lot for, is it Ryanair? No, EasyJet use this a lot for touch and go for the training.
I think when I flew in once and EasyJet were doing loops around, and it's a bit scary when there's an A320 right behind you. It's like, right,
doing donuts in
get off the runway as quick as possible. Cool, well here we are. So we've got our EP bleed switched on, so the air's coming forwards, so that's going to go into the engines, and the packs are switched off, so we are cleared to start. So we'll start with engine number 2. So it's going to go in and then left to ground.
And left to ground.
So air's going to be coming in there. You'll hear it in the background. We're keeping an eye out for the little number down here. So when that gets to 25, we'll turn the fuel on. So we'll start with engine number 2. That's going to lift out.
25,
25,
Up to the top.
Up to the top, So that just turns the fuel on, so that's going to be flowing into the engines now. So you'll see that coming in there. The temperature's going up, and then the N1 is increasing. I think it's that little apron over there where all the little planes park up. You're not allowed to cross the taxiway though, so when I flew in I had to get, some guy had to come pick me up in a little truck to take me like 20 metres across the taxiway. Okay, that's coming up nicely. Perfect, so that engine has started up. So we're going to turn this one around to off.
To off?
Yep. And then we are going to start with
ground.
Engine number 1.
Then 25 and then turn the fuel on.
Same sequence, yeah. It's a nice long runway, a bit longer than Newcastle.
The Air Force One's landed on it, and if he can do it, then we can.
Yeah. It up. Then one is rising. Perfect, so once that's started up, we'll taxi out to the runway. So you're going to be steering us with the tiller, which is on the left hand side there.
Which is that?
So it's the wheel just on the left.
Oh, yes.
So that's going to be like down, it's going to turn your left, up it's going to be right.
Yeah.
It's a little bit weird to start with, but you'll get used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So
Ground.
Turn that one back to off. That one there.
Yeah.
We just want to switch over to the engine generators, which are these two. They're just going to push forwards. And then we'll turn the APU off down there. Just that way.
Oh, right.
Perfect. So the little light goes off.
Yep.
We're going to turn the taxi light on.
Down.
Just like that. I'll turn the packs on, which is our aircon as well, keep everyone nice and cool at the back.
Good.
Cool. I think that's all good to go. Then you're ready for a little taxi.
Yep, sure.
Perfect. So if I just give you a little bit of power to start off with.
Yep.
I've got my feet on the pedals, so I've got the brakes for now.
Okay, sure.
Use them if you fancy.
And I'm following the line.
We're following this yellow line. So you want the yellow line to be behind where this panel is, so about there. That should be. It might change very slightly, but that'll be where your kind of straight ahead point is in the sim. Just go nice and slow to start with. Cool. And then we're going to follow it around to the right at the end here.
Yes.
That's holding point Bravo for the runway.
Don't fall over, big. Turn sharp right.
And you'll notice when we do steeper turns, especially at the end of the runway, we're sat in front of all of the wheels.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
you're thinking about the wheels right at the back, trying to make sure they stay on the taxiway. It's not so bad in one of these, but especially like the bigger aircraft. Takes a bit more practice. You've got to properly overshoot before you come around the corner. Okay, and we'll come around onto the runway, so we're going to turn the strobe lights on.
Which is
That one, just up 2 clicks. So the flashing ones on the wings.
Yep.
We're just checking there's nothing coming into land, nothing on the runway. So not something. If you're happy, we'll carry on.
Sure.
Okay, perfect. We'll go for a little bit more power. We'll speed up to the end, spin it round. And we're good to go. I'll just set the runway heading, which I think is 228 Teesside.
There's a little lay-by over in this corner, and I was once there with my camcorder, the old high-end camcorders, and I was videoing all these Cessnas coming into land, and there was hundreds of thousands of them. And then when I got home and transferred it to VHS, I realised it was the same one doing touch and go.
Yeah.
It was school. It was the flying school, and they were just taking off touch and go because I couldn't see down the runway. They were going straight back off.
They're probably coming around behind you.
Yeah, and they were going, just following the oval and coming back in and dropping down and thinking where they all come from.
Sometimes, well, I've been to Teesside a few times where it's been pretty busy, and there's like 4 aircraft in the circuit, and it's like, you've got to watch out.
Am I turning in that rectangle there?
So we're going to do it just here, so if you bring us around to the left.
Yep, sharp.
Just a little bit, not too much. Until it looks like that, it's still the white line on the end of the runway just goes out of your vision.
Right,
when that happens, bring us round hard right.
Yeah.
And it'll turn around pretty quick.
Probably a better turn and circle than that. You can see training school over there for the fire brigade.
That's where like the scrap bit is as well, isn't it?
Yeah. That's kind of scary to see when you're flying and you're thinking, well, what happened to that?
Yeah, one more big chunk missing.
Yeah. Send it.
Okay, looking good.
Yep.
Happy with that?
Yep, sure.
Just give you a little bit of break. Hold it here for a second. We'll do our final checks, and then we'll get going. So we have got that master caution for fuel, so we're just going to turn those two off.
Up, over?
Yep, down and up, down and back. Cool. Let's bring the flaps down on the wings so we want 5 degrees, so it's going to lift straight up.
That's on your side, isn't it?
Yeah. There's a little gate, so it's
to 5
down and back up, down to 5 degrees.
Yep.
So that's just going to be moving off the front and the back of the wings.
Yep.
So we'll see it on the down. We're going to turn the landing lights on as well.
All of them?
All 4.
Pull up and down?
They just push.
Push.
And we'll turn the taxi light off. And then we just want to set the engine start switches to continuous, so in and right. Okay, perfect. So then I'll just turn on our auto throttle. I think that's all good to go.
Yeah.
Are you happy with what's going on with your instruments and controls and things?
Nice and clear. And see my horizon, see my route out. Yeah.
So we just want to fly straight ahead initially, lift the nose to about 15 degrees.
Yeah.
Bring the flaps up and landing gear and everything after that.
Yeah.
Do you want to use the rudder pedals for steering, or do you want me to do that?
If you do that, I can do the gas and the steering.
Good. I'll try and keep you in the middle of the runway then.
I'll try and keep you in the air as well.
Okay, so we're going to use the auto thrust for takeoff. So if you put in a little bit of power to start off with.
There's nothing to grip underneath on this.
No, just like that. Yeah. We're just checking that there. Stable, so that's going to be about 70%. And then we're going to click. There's a little button there, which is the toggle switch. That's going to turn the motor on. That's going to move and set takeoff power. So I'm going to release the brakes.
Yep.
And off again. So speed is coming up. It's 80 knots.
Around 135. Yeah.
Yes. Just that slightly.
And I'm coming up to what on the 3s?
15, so rotate, we'll lift those. That's 5, 10, 15, so try and hold it about there. So you might need a little bit forward, forced now. We're on full power, so the engines push the nose up as well. But we're climbing nicely, so I'm going to bring the landing gear up, out over the river. Keep going with a little bit forward force. I'm going to adjust the trim there as well to make it a little bit easier.
Slow climbing.
Yeah, keep us going for now. So the speed has dropped a little bit, but it's going to come back up. The nose will probably just drop by itself a little bit. So we're going to try and accelerate to that 220. We're doing that just with the pitch. So there's Darlington on the right.
Yep.
You might see down the valley on the left.
To Yorkshire.
Yeah. Maybe CRF leaning in the A1 point.
Top cliff just down there. 172, 170 drop in speed.
Yeah, so we're going to get the nose down a bit more.
What we're climbing to?
We're going to go for a 9,000 feet. So we're just waiting for the speed to come up, and once it comes up to where the little green markers are, then we'll start to bring the flaps up. Good. Are you ready for flaps 1?
Yep.
Do you want me to do it?
No, totally.
Yeah, not far away in one of these.
That 120 mile from course to course seems like 5 seconds.
Yeah. Going to bring the power back a little bit. So you might notice the nose of the horse changes very slightly. We'll keep flying this direction until we level off, and then we'll try and turn from there. But if there's anything you want to fly over or have a look at as well, we can do that. Yeah, I've done a few Newcastle over to Carlisle's, and it's pretty quick.
It is.
Flying through the lakes is pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's approaching 9 miles.
Yeah. yeah.
And yeah, over the hills. So, are you ready for a right-hand turn?
Yes, yes.
So we're going to go straight to Edsis then, which is this direction. So we're going to take a right-hand turn all the way around. So to bring us around the corner, it's up to you how steep you want to fly. But when you do a steeper turn, the nose is going to drop, so you'll have to pull back a little bit. Nice. Well, we need to be about 9,000 feet at SS, which we're pretty much spot on there. And then after that, we'll start descending down, which is what the little green circles showing us. So, do you fancy doing an ILS approach?
What, sorry?
ILS, so it's the instrument landing system.
We can do, yeah.
We can use a combination as well, so we can set it up so it's going to appear down here, but then we can also use what we can see out the window.
Right, okay.
Are you happy hand flying to set that up at the same time? Or
yes. No, I'll be alright.
Yeah, okay, cool. So we want to put the runway heading in for Newcastle, which is 246. That's going to go at the course just here. I'll do the same on my side. Just leave it like that. I'll just let you bring us back around, and then we're going to put the frequency in just a second.
You know you're doing well when your instructor gets cotton mouth and he has to keep drinking the water.
Perfect.
visually, I could do it off muscle memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you normally go down the coast or inland?
Yeah. And then follow the river in.
Perfect. Yeah, we'll give that a shot. You should see Newcastle on the left now, and the river.
And then just down here.
You can see the bridges.
Yeah.
Hills up to the north. You can just see the airport. It's a bit hard to make out, but you can see the controls happening. The runway over there. Basically, we're going to come out over the piers here, over the sea, and then we'll turn left. And once we've made that initial turn, we'll try and bring the flaps down to about 5 degrees before we turn around onto fan. Turned off, speed brakes are retracted as well, so it's not going to slow us down when we get down to touch the runway. Yeah, so it's approaching 4,000. Diamonds, so they're going to move around, but we're going to follow the flight directors because they're going to take us and guide us along the island's approach. Okay, so we'll just lift the nose slightly. I'm going to set this down to 2,000, but we'll just slow the descent a little bit. Try and lose a little bit of speed. See the runway pretty soon. Might see it better on your side.
Yep, I see it.
There we are, so we'll pull back a little bit.
We don't want to be on the windy bit of beach.
Yeah, try and stay above it, stay nice and dry. Okay, cool. So we're just going to try and stay here at 2,000 feet for about 2 miles, and then we'll carry on our descent. runway, so we're going to go landing gear down.
Yeah. Put that.
Yeah, perfect. Let's go flaps to 15. Just keep an eye on the descent there. Get the power off. Flaps 30. Just drop down and back up. Cool. Okay, everything is ready to go. We're all ready for landing.
Light slow. Light slow.
Listed for about 50 feet or so, and then I'll bring the power back. You just want to gently lift the nose.
Light slow.
Try and land on our two main wheels at the back.
Light slow.
400.
Light slow.
And once we're on the ground, I'm going to bring the flaps up. We'll go full power again.
Light
And
slow.
I'll say rotate. We'll get to about
200. Light slow.
And lift the nose.
Too low. Terrain. Light slow. Too low. Terrain. Light slow. Light slow. Light slow.
It's alright, coming back. Looking good. Keep us nice and steady.
50,
Lift the nose
40,
a little bit.
30, 20, 10.
Missed it.
It's alright, little bounce.
Yeah.
Back on the ground. Okay, flaps are coming up, so I'm going to give you full power.
Yeah.
Rotate, we'll lift the nose. And we're off. Perfect, so there's positive climb. We'll go landing gear up.
Yep.
Sorry.
It's alright.
And yeah, looking good. Keep us about 15 degrees there. And we'll make our way back around to Teesside. So, happy climbing up to 6,000 or 8,000 again.
6, yeah.
Yeah. That's the river on your left-hand side. So we're going to drop the nose a little bit and try and speed up to about 210. Just going to swap this over to heading mode, just because otherwise it's going to take you around this loop
Yeah.
and put you in a hold. A little bit more. Perfect. Okay, are you ready to go for flaps 1?
Flaps 1.
And then, yeah, should we try a turn around to the left?
Yep.
So you can go past Newcastle and then to the coast to the right, or kind of cut the corner, go to Sunderland, but whatever you normally do, ready? I'll leave you in charge of the directions.
Oh god.
Go flaps up as well.
So cut across to something, follow the coast down.
Yeah, cool. Just about to the coast on the left now. How do you find that?
Really good. I was slightly off course, but I don't have this as a kind of a point. Mine is physically sat in front of the middle of the screen when I'm gaming, so that like I say, it's what I'm used to. I would expect my centre screen to be on the curve monitor.
Yeah.
I don't know how far over to the right I was, how far off whether I touched the grass or not. What's this now? Is this Sunderland?
This is Hartlepool.
Oh, really? We're there already?
Just over there.
So easy to.
So I think that is like Peterlee on the right.
Yep. Yes.
So we've just done a bit of a bigger shortcut.
Yeah.
Just on your map over here, so over on the right hand side. It's about 15 miles away from us now. But we're going to go 10 miles ahead first and then right. It'll be about 25 miles until landing. Back a bit.
Yeah, I normally go south along the coast as far as Whitby.
Oh yeah.
Turn around to come back.
Do that
back
like
up the
Cessna
coast.
Or something.
Yeah, or caravan. Then if I get bored, I'll land on the sea and it fits the boat. And then if I'm feeling like I want to be in another part of the world, then the typhoon comes out and then I head north.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever do any like tricky airports or
London airport's one of the trickiest because it's one of the shortest.
City?
Yeah, the London City. That's quite. And then I've also tried to land the smallest plane possible on top of a helipad in Dubai, and it doesn't work, or not for me anyway, unless you're a Red Bull fly.
I was going to say, I think that might be a real thing they did.
They did, yeah, and I think I was trying to mimic it.
We're just going to lift the nose a little bit, lose a bit of that speed. We're a bit fast, so we're going to try and go flaps 1 in a moment once the speed gets below 240.
Power station.
Yeah, the two cooling towers
surfaces on this, so it's kind of finding that comfortable spot where you know you don't need to turn anymore, and this is still fighting you.
Okay, landing gear down, flaps 15. It's interesting seeing people moving between the Airbus as well.
Yeah.
Some people find the Airbus a lot easier, some people find this one a lot easier. Okay, we'll go for flaps 30.
Flaps 30.
Flaps 30. Yes, no steps.
Okay, perfect. Well, everything else there is set and ready to go. Yeah, we're all ready for landing. Give me a little bit of power if you have to lift those slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah, plenty of room. We're lined up nicely.
Scaring the farmers.
400.
Okay, yeah.
Where they'd shown on the I don't think so. Probably where that little orange patch.
It'll have the road and there's like the railway track there as well, doesn't there?
So it's that one there, that little.
Okay,
That's
nice.
Looks close when you're on the ground, of course.
Yeah. Because I guess they're closer here, aren't they? To you anyway.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Approaching minimum.
And we're down. Okay, we're going to bring out the reverse thrust when you're ready.
Which is this?
These two at the front, yeah. Push a bit of air forwards. The brakes are kicking in. To Teesside.
Hey, been here before. Awesome.
How did you find that?
Yeah, really good. It's a little disappointed about my touchdowns, but that's just because of the
First time in a new simulator.
Yeah,
it's all a bit
It's
different.
it's a lot bigger. More, I'm focused more on this than I am the runway. Where playing at home, I'm only focused on that. And however hard I hit. Yeah, that's how I see it. Yeah, much appreciated. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Do you want to come around and park it up somewhere?
Yep, sure.
Yeah. So, a little bit of power. We're going to turn hard right and try to get out of this taxiway. Bring it all the way around. We'll have enough room to get off here. Cool. So I'll just bring the flaps up and turn on our EPU, turn on the taxi light, get rid of our landing lights. Turn off our strobes. It's a quiet day in Teesside by the looks of it. In a second it will take, there should be a little left-hand turn coming up from the stands. Should we go for this first one?
Yep.
A little bit of brake there, that should be enough. Doesn't look like there's a marshaller today, but we'll have to work it out ourselves.
Lunch hour, to be honest, lunch. Yep, absolutely. He's here now, he wasn't there this morning. Right, good stuff.
There we are, perfect. Yep. So we're going to switch over to the APU, push those two forwards.
Them two?
Yeah, just the other way. There you go. And we can shut down the engine, so both of them. Everything's going to go quiet, we can let the passengers out.
Just that one?
On their way, yep. Yeah. There you go.
One.
Made it.
Yep.
Very
Awesome.
nice. Nicely done.